Hi, collective. Let's see who is in your energy. I hope you're doing well. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for trusting me. Engage with the channel so I can pick up better on your energy and deliver more specific messages that will sound like a personal reading. Since it's a big collective, however, be discerning because not all messages will resonate. Not even a whole reading has to necessarily resonate. So leave what does not and take what does with you. And now we can dive into the reading. The cards are not dropping for some reason. And now I'm having a lot of them. Maybe this can be about communication, that somebody will communicate to you after some sort of pause, whoever that is. Let's see. Soulmate, caring partner, possessively protective, and karmic tie. Interesting. It's conflicting energy a little bit. But it can mean that maybe you, either some soulmate turn karmic on you, or maybe that there's more people here. There's destined partner on the horizon, I'm hearing, because I got the true love or destined partner card. This can also mean that you saw someone as a soulmate, but they weren't actually. I'm hearing that maybe you saw them as twin flame. X is in reverse. We'll clarify these cards for you to see who are these people or situations. Wolf in sheep's clothing. I saw not a match, but I already got this from karmic, that somebody here is not a match. Somebody was arrogant. You were warned about them to protect yourself. And now let's clarify. I want to know for my collective on here on YouTube, but you can also follow me on Threads and Instagram. I'm active on Threads. We have recently 1 million views, so these posts are very resonating with people, and you can join over there. Let's clarify soulmate. There's somebody here who might want to partner up with you. I'm getting something that you might be having a feeling that somebody's watching you, observing, or something like that. And you're concerned a little, maybe how you will not look necessarily, but maybe the self-image or personality or something like that is important. Maybe you cannot act yourself totally, or maybe mostly you would, but now it's difficult. This is all based on what I'm feeling. So you might be a little nervous when you should say something. You're maybe self-conscious a lot right now. Maybe some of these people made you feel like that. That's my other intuitive hint that I'm getting. Okay, so soulmate, you have someone here who wants to partner up with you. You are either in communication with this person, or you're going to get communication from them, or you're going to communicate with them. But I would say they're going to communicate with you because they want to work with you. I'm having something shown, like that somebody here, observing, will not be disengaged or lose the attraction just because you have some wounds, or if you tell them about your wounds, or if they're shown. I think that this person will be even more attracted to you if you're vulnerable with them. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, actually, that would heal their broken heart or yours. Something like a shared experience You definitely have somebody watching, and I'm gonna ask who is watching the collective, and why is this sensation here present that you're being watched and you need to be on your best behavior. That's how I'm getting it. You're like feeling like you need to, maybe somebody's strict, that's what I'm getting. So maybe somebody's very uptight or something like this, and then you're maybe this is your the person that is karmic here, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, because it can be somebody else who is involved in something karmic like your person. So you're gonna have a reciprocated energy and relationship with this person that is your soulmate. You're unaware of, this is somebody else, I think that this is that you had someone here who was very feeling that commitment is an entrapment. Yeah, it's a person who was always secretive about themselves, wouldn't share themselves with you, and this person is somebody who is hiding their feelings, emotions. I'm hearing maybe even hiding themselves. So maybe the energy that I'm feeling of somebody being on their best behavior is this person that is always not faking but not authentic. They cannot be who they truly are. They're always on the lookout for how they're presenting themselves and trying to be on their best behavior or best representation or presentation. Interesting. Let me see. If I were to guess intuitively, I would say that this person is actually now, I'm hearing something ruminating. So this person is actually holding on to you because they now see that you're it, that you could have had it all. That's what I'm hearing. So yeah, this is a past person that now knows you're like soulmates, and they maybe did something that was that created karmic debt, something like that. But there's soulmate energy here activated. I'm getting that maybe they would like to heal this connection, but I'm getting that this person feels somebody else probably, or that you are moving on energetically. They can sense this. Let's see a little more. This person doesn't really want to be immature like they were. They wanted to grow out of their toxic traits. That's what I'm getting. But I heard like wounds, which to me suggests that they wounded you because they were not healed. Now they're either healing right now, but please put it where it belongs, because maybe for some of you this is not two people, then it's one person, but it's two energies. Okay, for many of you it's two people. So somebody's done being a page, and wants to come to you in stable energy, in totally different energy, like serious. Interesting. They feel left out, like they're lost without you, and this person, it's not over for them, and then they're hoping that you're gonna give them a chance for a new beginning in love, because they see you as soulmate. Okay, this is what the soulmate is here. This person sees you as a soulmate, and you're headed there. You're gonna get your partner and your destined partner, but this person probably was too much in their ego. So this is what happened. They were too guarded against their heart, and now I felt something like that. It's not that my heart skipped. It's something like when your heart would be not under attack, but let's say that you were working out very much, and then it would have a consequence on your heart, or something else that has a consequence on your heart, because I felt it. I literally felt it. So let's see. Maybe it's called palpitations or something like that. I forgot how it's called. Okay, so you're gonna be shocked because when you see the level of work that this person is ready to put in, because they were ready to work with you, but it's like with all their strengths, they're pushing this forward. And they're pushing themselves forward. This is why I had this with the heart, like when, not just because of it, but because when you're working too much, you know, and then, so I'm thinking that this is about that, and you won't believe it. And I'm thinking here, and I'm feeling, and what I see is that you will be surprised because of the offer that they're gonna bring. They would want a second chance. So interesting. You didn't expect this because you thought that they cannot heal. That's what I'm getting. Let me see them more, and then I'm gonna clarify other cards. Just give me a moment if there's something else that I need to channel. Let's see. This is someone. Let's just clarify for you. Let me just clarify who this person is. Somebody somebody who kept their options open, I think, by what I see here, and you put up boundaries because they wouldn't make up their mind. They wouldn't decide. They would give you the hot and cold, not typically hot and cold treatment. I'm getting it like when you were to hide something, and then somebody will go, the other person will see where the thing is in the room, and you would say hot or cold based on that. So they had you guessing, like maybe they wouldn't be open upfront with how they're feeling about you, or how they're feeling about this relationship, or something like that. And they would maybe flirt with other people, and they would maybe just to keep their options open and be safe, to be in control like that. And they would not give you a good enough, I'm hearing explanation, but also I'm seeing this as an offer, like this offer was not worthy of you. So this is this person, and this is somebody that maybe felt your protectiveness. You were an attractive couple, potentially power couple duo, but this is mostly about being a protective couple. Protective. Okay, something about protective is important, but I wanted to say that you were attractive. So this person was very guarded because they were either fearing betrayal, they went through betrayal. Actually, this is more about the deep pain, and I'm hearing like powerlessness. So because you had too much power over them, or a lot of power, this is why they try to be more in control by taking the power away. And they were taken away by being 1 foot out, right? Okay, so let me just clarify something. This person I'm losing some cards. I don't know if they let you go easily. And also, I'm not sure if they kept something a secret. You a secret, a connection, commitments. Something was hidden about this. What was hidden? What was hidden? They were hiding the sadness, the grieving, regret. They wouldn't want it to be seen, so they faked something like that. Let's clarify something else here. I want to know. Why X is in reverse. This is interesting to me. It feels like this is your X. So why X in reverse? Except if they were hiding the seriousness of this relationship, so they would not call you like you were officially dating, relationship, couple. I don't know. It will depend. But maybe because we saw secret, but I don't know. Let's see why the X is in reverse. Why the X card is in reverse. I'm not getting anything just yet, so let me know in the comments if this is resonating already, and also claim the energy of readings that you want to take. You want them to materialize. You need to become energetic match for what you're trying to manifest, which means that you have to be in the energy of a person that would have what you want to have, what you want to accomplish. This is it. This would mean to be an energetic match. Otherwise, you won't be in alignment with it, which means you'll be misaligned. Let's see why the X was in reverse. I'm still not getting it, really. This is somebody regretting their actions. Now clear on who you are. Why the X is in reverse? Why? Let's keep this. Oh, I'm getting it. They don't want you. They don't want to be your ex. They want to reconcile. They don't want to be the one. They don't want you to be the one that got away. Okay. Okay, this person. Let me see why I'm getting the Justice card. This is somebody who, when they reconcile, they would like to right their wrongs. That's what I'm getting. Because they're regretting actions, or maybe a lack of actions, but I'm getting like regretting what they did. The path they took. They now know the truth about who you are. And now I'm getting the King of Swords, so in my head. They know the truth of who you are. This person would want to be less defensive. But this person, to me, based on this, I'm not really sure that they're there just yet. Maybe in the process, but I'm not getting it like they were, based on what I'm getting. They would want to. That doesn't mean that they can. this person maybe had somebody else in the picture secretively. Maybe also, I don't know if they were, I don't think this is like talking behind your back. Maybe, but you take it how it resonates. Indecision. What were they indecisive about? Let's see. What was the problem? Indecisive about working on this. They couldn't make up their mind and put in the necessary action, because then you can lose, right? You can invest yourself or resources and then what? Nothing. So they kept being a page. Let's see a little more. What else? They now know that you're like their world. They would want this. They're manifesting this maybe actively, maybe not actively. Maybe they're manifesting but not knowing that this is what they're doing. Because we saw reminiscing, I've heard it actually. This person actually broke their own heart by not deciding, by involving unimportant things here, because you're there. Oh my God, ultimate fulfillment. You're their match. They might be even thinking that you're the twin flame now. 10-10. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I don't need to tell you anything. Let's see. They're at the crossroad. But also you, collective, can choose. You don't have to. You can go, I'm hearing separate ways. You can choose something else for yourself. You're going to decide. This indecision is a result of their wounding. I think that this person always felt like what you provoke in them, it's those feelings that are very different than anything else that they are experiencing. Maybe you take the pain away or something like that. They would like to release these burdens and move to calmer waters. Maybe they are talking to somebody about you, maybe good things about you right now. Yeah, this is this person that you had a past with. Very non-committal person. Typical charmer. Maybe they spoke about commitment, but they weren't putting the action. Yeah, they were always a page, maybe even sending messages to other people, trying to communicate to other people, maybe talk about you to other people. I'm not sure in what sense. Maybe sometimes they were complaining, which was, I would say, not really okay, but based on this, what I'm seeing, I don't know if this relationship put you in some kind of depressive mode. I'm hearing maybe an episode. And there's another energy. Let's see. Who is this person? Somebody, I think, who wants to give you an offer worthy of a queen of an empress, if I'm not wrong. This person sees their offer like the other energy. Like every offer I give is insignificant to this empress or emperor, never mind. So they're so worried. They're always counting their steps, looking around, behind, on themselves. If they're, maybe this is the subconscious person. I know it's someone's energy. That somebody's always looking if they're good enough for you. So both of these people can have these traits just in different ways. Like it can be the same thing, just it can be hidden, right? So this person that is very worried, not the charmer, the other one. This person is see you as wish fulfillment, it desires you a lot, and this person sees you as the destined partner, soulmate, somebody that who is for them. Let's see what else is important. I want to go into extended now, collective, and I'm going to, this person is not here yet. It's somehow either didn't step forward, or this person didn't tell you how they feel, but you maybe know, or maybe you're in communication, but they weren't just yet open with their intentions, or something else, maybe with their feelings. So I'm going to go and clarify in the extended how this person, not how this person, but who is this person in your life. It will confirm if this is your reading. Also the potentials for both of these connections. And I'm going to clarify what's this wolf in sheep's clothing, because I want to know. So, and this extended will see who is the caring partner for you based on this, or maybe it can be both if you choose to, but let's try to see some outcomes to make it easier for you to get the extended. Follow the link in the description box below the video. It's on Patreon, a community where all past extended readings are hosted, and new ones, all future, are gonna be there as well. Additionally, I will go live once a month to read the energy of the group, so you should go there and be there when I'm live. And this will be the closest thing to a personal reading without getting one. Additionally, we work on aligning the energy so that you be an energetic match with your manifestation. This is what we need to do. We cannot skip these steps. We work on the identity, on the energy. We continue doing that. We continue learning, growing, expanding, understanding our motivations, emotions, what we went through, right? And if you want to join me, follow the link. It's very affordable. You can always email me if you want some specifics or details or anything. Additionally, it's important that you do invest in yourself and believe in yourself. Additionally, I will share with you there if you're going to follow me there. If not, if you're staying here, engage with the channel, claim the reading because you want to manifest this, or if you do not claim it. There are many other videos on my channel that can be your reading. That's something that you want to manifest, so go and do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave it there, collective. Stay safe and take care.